Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Cobalt Core, where today we are still trying to get that run without any of the initial pilots. And it is tough. It turns out Riggs and Dizzy are just really powerful and important. Shielding and movement. Having zero defensive options is bad on a run. But we have unlocked this new vessel to attempt to do it with, and I have some hope. I think there's some interesting stuff going on here. The special Jupiter drones thing. We just have to be a little bit careful about which cards we take, which artifacts we take, and letting the deck get out of control. I think the biggest downfall of the last couple of runs was just I'm taking too many cards that aren't good enough. I have to be more willing to say no to a card offer, because we just cannot afford to pick up a lot of cards that don't do the things we need, right? In any case, let's go here. Remove a card, then gain 1 of 3 commons or upgrade some cards. Oh, I do like to start with some card upgrades. I'm going to hit this button. Maybe that's foolish. Okay, attack drone upgraded to B instead of A, which really sucks. Basic dodge B, also pretty bad. You know what? I don't like that so much. We're just going to scoop that run. I should remember, upgrade B is like the bad one for a lot of the cards that we start with in this formation. So probably don't do that. Probably take it if it's A. Okay, let's try that again. Hey. Okay. Those are both fine. We didn't get the drone upgrade, but that's fine. So if I move over 1, our drone output slot is right here. We can get a basic shot off and then just like stash some. Yeah, just stash some stuff. This lets us drone again. Shift y'all over. And this is kind of like the thing, right? This is the vibe. We're just producing as many drones as possible and then taking advantage of the many drones with the good shots. So Jupiter's moons and then so much EMP shot. That combination is going to be really important, to the point where taking a second EMP slug seems pretty fucking good. And the thing is, actually, I don't know if we gain any heat when we play EMP slug, because we're not doing the shot. I wasn't paying close enough attention there to see if we did get it. I would expect that we might not in that situation either way. What do you think? You want to just like stick middle here? Yeah, let's favor things that give us interesting bonuses. And not just necessarily cards that we'll be saying no to. Unmanned ship up ahead, and it's hailing us? Welcome back, Commander. How may I help you? 2 random cards get upgrade A? Okay. Basic shot became free. Parallel shift is, yeah. Cool. No thank you. You may shut down now. Yes, Commander. That's hard seeing an AI in that kind of state. Okay. So we don't really have to worry about this right now. I guess Jupiter's moons, basic shot. Get some block. Not a very exciting start. Okay, that's an attack drone Mark II. That's annoying. I think I want to just slide over. Well, emit the Jupiter's moon there. Okay, I only take 1 heat. I started to say, hey, we only get 1 heat from playing these. That's actually pretty rad. But then I was like, wait a second. Do I even get 1 heat? Because I'm not taking any of the shots. But yeah, the heat is not linked to the shot. It's linked to the card, right? Okay, so we don't need much here. Yeah, that'll totally do. It's pretty solid. Yeah, like I don't really need any of this. Cloud save could be good, and it's kind of valuable in the sense that it's a card that gets out of the deck when you play it. We don't currently have anything that exhausts that's like valuable. I think I'm just going to skip these rewards. I don't think any of them are very good. I guess picking up more cards that just do a basic attack is not horrible, but yeah, I'm just going to skip basic card rewards. Hey, we've met before, right? Most loops, yeah. I don't remember that we're in a loop until I run into you guys. Do you always remember? We do. Aha, so it's your fault somehow. Yeah, I've got the moral high ground now, suckers. I guess? Not sure I understand that. So Jupiter's moons. Just scoot over here. Let's also put on an attack drone and then bang, bang. Oh, this is the temporary payback ship. Shoot. I'm not in a very good spot for that. Well. Okay, put myself in this position. Guess we may as well drop another drone out. Okay. It's fine. I've got more Isaac Juniors, so... Alright, I want to parallel shift A. 1, 2, 3. And then this is just like really good here. And it didn't gain the buff, so we don't have to worry about that. Unfortunately, I don't have an attack available. Yeah, so that is a bummer. Heatsink. Just looking for value. Alright, move over. Do this. Basic shift. It's pretty solid. Spacer. Huh. Okay. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of not adding a card to your deck, right? And then once you upgrade it, it gives you a little bit of an effect while not adding a card to your deck. And it's even like, it's not even the same as drawing the card after it because it has retain. So you can, if you're happy with your current hand, you can hold on to it for a moment when you do need a little bit more dig. I actually like that. I think that's fine. Fracture detection's very good here. Jet thrusters is pretty whatever. Hull plating is also pretty whatever. I think fracture detection's the way to go. And then it's like, I think I stay middle path, right? Because I want to get the other elite. All right, I think this is a pretty good time to either remove a card or upgrade attack drone. I guess upgrading the other EMP slug is also live, but like, what if we just took out... Honestly, I want the upgrade. Do I want the upgrade to attack drone, or do I think I want this. We're gonna upgrade this the more aggressive way because we only take the 2 heat anyway. Yeah. Let's get those both really juicy. And then, okay, 3 drone shift on the first turn. That's all right. Okay, the extraplanar being. Well, damage, I suppose. Ah, you again. Well, we know a brittle spot right here. I can slide to the right and only take 2 total damage. Or, to the left, rather. Is that the best it's going to get here? It'll be only 1 actual hull damage. I guess I'm only taking 1 actual hull damage now. Why would I even move? Yeah. Alright, that's solid logic. Pretty good start. Or no, sorry, I was taking 2 and 1. Yeah, foolish. Okay. Hey, you know what's pretty easy is math. And yet sometimes. So I don't have enough evasion to get all the way out of the way. I could just block with a Jupiter drone. Well, you know what? I have a shield. That's fine. We are not going to Ephemeral Blast here. For obvious reasons. Okay. Oh, you poor desperate fool. Oh, interesting. All drones and missiles instantly take a turn is not that good with our current setup. Aggressive armoring is probably counterproductive a lot of the time, but Lazy Barrage is kind of cool. The only problem with this is that broadly across the many different enemies that we've seen, and I think this is particularly true of the boss enemies, it is better to move the enemy left and move yourself right than it is to do things in the other direction. So Lazy Barrage does take you in the wrong direction. I think I'm gonna skip it. I don't know that I need more 2-cost attacks. Serenity every 3rd turn, actually pretty useful. Or extra energy some of the time, or Overcharger. I think Overdrive probably doesn't work for us, right? Prepped batteries would. But so does Heat Distiller. Yeah, I like Heat Distiller. Okay, let us upgrade another card. I think at some point we're going to want to do this, right? Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can't find that brittle point, shall we? So let's do this and reroll just to take no real damage here. Bank some basic shift and just hold the spacer. Okay, got a easy going for the moment. Oh, somehow I thought I was gonna have... What am I doing? I would rather the drone not get shot. Yeah, somehow I thought I was gonna have the resources left for EMP Slug B. I guess let's just see if we can draw a thing worth playing. When played, this goes to the top of your deck, so yeah, okay. I gotta remember. Do I then want to block? I don't think so. Yeah, alright. So Spacer in particular is going to be a good way of getting us Jupiter's moons. That's a thing that's actually pretty valuable. Alright, we'll just cancel those. Not as much offense here as you might like. I can move the drones almost out of the way to the left, or because I don't really need them blocking for me, you know. I have this. I guess let's put him here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, this is just Jupiter's moons. Oh, I am taking kind of a lot of damage here. Yeah, we do this, and then we actually do cancel the intense. Also, we just win. I guess that's worth, you know, considering. The fact that it will not get to shoot at all, no matter what. Feels like a pretty good start. Bay Overload. Gain 3 energy. Missile Malfunction. And it's 2 turns of Missile Malfunction, so you're not playing Jupiter drones for a little while, but it is a lot of energy. I honestly just don't think it's that interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna skip these, actually. I really like Transdimensional Cockpit. And I think the earlier you buy that, the better it's gonna be. Jupiter Drone Hub V2. So wait, how is this better than... Oh, it's free. It's free as how. You want to do this as early as possible. I think I want that. Hey guys, you're killing it out there. And by it, I mean the big crystal monster. Always nice to meet the fans. I've been writing down crystal facts. Like, for example, did you know that if you step on one of them barefoot, it really hurts? Wow, that's crazy. Thanks, rabbit friend. I am enjoying our new rabbit friend. Okay, so there are only actually 4 parts of the ship that can take damage now. I think that's pretty good and cool. I hope it turns out to actually be meaningful. And then, yeah, bank me some shifts and whatnot. Let's not with all these intense. Never mind, found the brittle part. It's pretty rad. Bubble every mid-row object. Turns into either free or get 2 drone shift. That's not bad. Flashpoint. Yeah, Flashpoint's not bad either, actually. There's a fair amount of the time this is going to just hit for 2 out of each of our drones. And it's a 0 energy attack. I think we're going to take this. Okay. Only 1 elite no matter what path we take. Let's go this way. Okay. It's you again. Obtain 1 of 2. A lot of Isaac's cards have to do with us getting additional drones of types that we don't actually care for. Drake's cards are going to mostly be like good attacks, right? Max's cards do weird shit. And it's hard to know what to make of that. A lot of Max's cards are really bad. But also, they're the ones we've seen the least. Yeah, alright, show me some Max stuff. Okay, this is not new stuff. Of these 2, Worm is the one that does something. But yeah, I'm not happy about those particularly. Okay, interesting. Let's see if this is the brittle part. It wasn't. Good to know. Alright. Drake is not exactly the master of the comebacks. She's got gusto. I'll give her that. Well then, let's emit another Jupiter drone. And try again here. Am I willing to overheat? I'm willing to overheat. Yeah, and I'm not taking any other damage here. That's fine. Oh, wait. Didn't I? Oh, that was the third turn. Right, Serenity. I forgot that I had a Serenity. Okay, well, then I believe we win. Pretty solid. None of these are good enough to play. Admin deploy B is usually going to just be a dead card. Sometimes you will draw it alongside an EMP shot, and it will be good. But usually it will just be an empty card because most of our stuff costs 1 or 0 anyway. I think I'm going to skip. Okay. Let's get an artifact. Wow. This is not a very strong first turn. Okay, it gets better though. I want to cancel this intent for sure. And that's the brittle part. Rad. Well, guess what? Yeah, fracture detection is unbelievably good. It's so good. All right, on this one... So I can get hit really hard is what I can do. Well, it's not going to be really hard. I guess I'm not taking any damage. But like, we'll emit you here. I'll do this. I'll worm to gain 2 temp shield, and then I'm not taking any damage. And then I guess I just do nothing. Well, I may as well heat sink, I suppose. There's kind of a lot of unimpressive stuff in my hand here. Okay, now I can shoot you in your vulnerable parts. Energy drone is compelling, although we don't always even need the amount of energy we have now. It's still good though, and it's still more like effectively it blocks something, and yeah, we can upgrade it to have two hits on it. I will take this. Well, at 3+ heat, your attacks deal +1 damage. Not very exciting. We're not at 3+ heat very much. Gain a boost at the start of your first turn of combat, which adds 1 to the next status you gain. Generally, the next status we gain is going to be heat. Well, it's probably going to be either drone shift or evade, I guess. I'll just take the prepped batteries. Kind of a boring one, but I don't think the other options were really anything. Not actually sure how the cockpit thing works. Cat did all the math. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense at all, but that's fine. It doesn't need to. Kind of feel like we're Jupiter's moons. I guess I'm just like, the things I put out are just getting destroyed here, right? We could scoot right, or scoot left rather, and preserve them. I suppose I probably should. Here, let's do this. Get myself some of that. Scoot over here. I should have spacered early. We might have been able to get some extra damage out there or something. Hey. It's probably true, but you're not supposed to say it. Alright, Jupiter's moons, and guess what? Okay, well, we didn't find the brittle point. I was hoping we would. Hey, there it is. Oh, look at this cowardice. Well, sadly, I am completely out of ways to get over there. Was that a good idea? Should think before doing things. Sadly, this is a turn where we have 0 heat. Okay, well. There's a really absurd amount of damage there. Do we want shield drones? Missile shot is a little tricky. It's a little tricky with the normal ships because you end up having a hard time finding like 2 open lanes to shoot the missile and your actual bullet in. Obviously with this ship it's a little bit better, but I still think it's kind of messy because we so often have drones in front of our bay. And the shield drone's not nothing, but I don't think I actually want it. Okay, every time you heal 1 more. Fine. Extra scaffold? Hell yeah. Better, I guess? No refunds. I like our goofy shield. Or our goofy ship design. Okay. Kind of an unexciting opening turn here. Gain a bunch of resources and pass. Oh, cool. It's one of those. So... very little actual offense here. Do I want to dodge left or right? I guess actually dodging either way means the energy drone misses me, and we do have some shield. I'll just take this. Okay. Yeah, let's... It was a little awkward. I guess I have a ton of movement. Why don't we slide you this way, put up another Jupiter drone, slide you back, then hit that EMP slug. Not interested in any of these. I didn't steal any artifacts, although is stealing artifacts what we get out of beating him? Beating Cleo? Because that is interesting. You know, it strikes me that Cleo's probably not that hard to beat if you have parry in your deck. Right? Because Cleo just puts up like a shit ton of intense. And then you just parry them back for maximum damage. We might even be able to take Cleo now, but I'm not going to risk it. Let's upgrade a card. I don't know that I want either of those. Heatsink having 2 movement to being flippable is cool. That might be the play. Or it's like energy drone for the shield. I think I'm going to take Heatsink's flippable version. I like that idea. Damn, no EMPs. Well, how do I want to set up for this? I mean, right now we're really not taking that much damage. If I slid over to the right... Okay, if we slide over to the right here, we go Jupiter's Moons, put on a basic block, a little basic dodge, worm, just kind of move you out of the way. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad either, actually. Yeah, that's pretty gentle, right? And then I can slide them one more over and we can cancel that missile launch too. But I don't know that I actually care, because we're just going to be sliding the missile around with parallel shifts and stuff. Okay, hull's untouched. Got ourselves another EMP slug. So I'm definitely thinking here about like Jupiter's moons, slide the mid-row left. I guess sliding the mid-row left doesn't really get us anything. Jupiter's moon's EMP slug does a ton of damage while canceling shielding. We take a hit in a weak part of our ship from that missile. But I guess I could do the slide after the EMP too. Yeah, let's do it. Jupiter's moons, boom, boom, boom. Pretty solid. And now there's the question of, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense to do the slide over. We take the hit in a non-weak part of the ship instead. It's only a single point of hull damage. And then nothing in the draw pile, so if we space her now, we get literally anything. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Flashpoint is not what I was looking for. I was definitely hoping for an EMP. We've run out of drone shift enough that I'm a little worried. I wish I had one more point of drone shift or evade. Because right now, we can slide right, we can basic shift, slide the drones left, and I can emit the attack drone here into a position where it won't take a hit. And then we can do a little bit of damage. It's not awesome. I think it's what I'm doing. But yeah, it's not awesome. And this is a boss fight, so the loss of the hull is less meaningful than it would be otherwise. Right, do I want to attack drone and then basic shot, or do I want a Jupiter's moons basic shot? Because we're also going to flashpoint. I guess it makes more sense to do the Jupiter's moons. Oh, we found the brittle point. So we almost win. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, we get refilled, so. Pillage and plunder is interesting. It's expensive, but it does do 2 damage. Exhaust everything in your hand. But do that number of... Man. I think a lot of the time when you play Total Cash Wipe, it's going to instantly win you the round. Not against bosses necessarily, but... Right, if you have 3 drones out or something, and you drop a Total Cash Wipe for, 3, 4, it's pretty serious. I think we gotta take Total Cash Wipe. It doesn't upgrade very compellingly. Thing is, I definitely think we can get Pillage and Plunder to provide us with a fair amount of... Yeah, I'm going to take this. Okay, Salvage Arm is whatever. Free Jupiter drones is interesting. 3 shield and 3 evade on the first turn is also really interesting. I like the free Jupiter drones. I think that makes a lot of sense. And we are tearing through this run. This ship is very, very easy to pilot. I'm not making a lot of complicated decisions. Okay. So are we still in the ship? Where are we? We're in, each one of us is in one of these little bars, I think. All right. And then I guess we just like scoot over too, and there's no reason to move over again, right? Hit the EMP slug. That turns out not to be the weak part. And you know, it is a crying shame. Can't quite get both of you in attack range, sadly. Oh no, I can. That's right, my drones are free now. That's awesome. Yeah, just block both of these. Okay, cool. Found the weak point. Well, that bodes very ill for you, friend. Then I don't draw any damage. So that bodes pretty well for you, actually. We'll just do one of these and bank some resources. Yeah, I think so. Doesn't really make sense to play Worm. Okay, can I get lethal? I only have one drone slide here. Yeah, I guess I don't move anything. And then sink Jupiter drone, I suppose. I guess I would rather all my drones survive. That's probably worth doing. Alright, you are getting mighty powerful, but also, unfortunately for you, you have become mighty dead. And yeah, you can see the value of the cash drop there. Solar Breeze being free. I think we're skipping. Okay, definitely want to hit a repair station to upgrade something. Okay, minefield's up ahead. I'll lose an HP to gain an artifact. I think that's fine. Choose a card with exhaust to no longer exhaust. Well, I mean, right? We have to be really careful when we're playing that if we intend to be able to play it a second time, though. Dang, Eunice, you hang out with these guys now? Hey, it's Drake in front of non-pirates. Come on. Psh, sure, you gone soft. Don't let their dumb faces fool you. These guys hit pretty hard. You say so. Hey. What's that about my face? What did you say? What did you say about my face? Okay. What if I shoot you? Oh, and discover your brittle point immediately. And then also I shoot you a bunch with my guns for shooting. There aren't any attacks in this hand. And I consider that to be challenging. I certainly don't want to ephemeral blast. So I guess we're definitely worming. I'm going to heat sink my way over to here. I'm going to worm for the Seeker. And then, yeah. Okay, still no actual attacks. It's happening. Show me something. All right, there we go. Is this is lethal, right? Yeah, that's super lethal. I'm not even gonna count it. 15 is usually lethal. Yowdy indeed. Not in front of everyone, please. Yeah, so what does Worm upgrade into? Add a temp Worm A to your hand. I don't think it's that. We could get double shield. I mean, it's just not very compelling, right? Total cache wipe having the magnet on it is something. Probably just like upgrade basic shot. It might just be, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade basic shot. All right. Oh, you. Hey. Howdy. How's it going? Sure wish I had more attacks. Spacer? Right, of course. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Apparently you're allowed to do that. That's something I didn't know. All right. Do I want... Ooh. Memory leak is really interesting. Memory leak's a lot of damage. Yeah, I kind of think we want the memory leak. Gravel recycler. Oh, right. Asteroids. Whatever. Okay, Missile Brigades armor. I guess that's fine. I don't think any of those are very good. Strong starts also not very good in my opinion. Okay. So this thing's gonna... this one I really don't care for. That moves it over to there. And then... Can't really do anything interesting here. Like, I guess... I don't really want to feed either of the drones to it, I don't think. So we'll just hold them like this. Yeah. Pass the turn with 3 energy up. Weird. Okay. So... now I want to slide, Jupiter Eclipse. There we go. To cancel that intent, let's take basic dodge. Okay, something. We're getting there. Ship doesn't have all that many pieces, so it can't, you know, there's only so many pieces of it that could possibly be the brittle piece. Jupiter Eclipse into... do that thing again. I'm not even gonna get out of the way. Okay, this is a win, right? I parallel shift. Put you over there. When I shoot, this thing's wing will glide, will move it to here, and then it will take 4 damage from each of these. Oh, right, except your drones shoot in the opposite order of that. Well... that was very silly of me. It's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing came of it. Heat wave is cute. We don't need any of this. Brimford. Hey, it's Brimford. I guess his name would be Brimford Willie. Hello there. Would you care to engage in some debate? Talk about the issues? I've got nothing but time on my hands. We can do this over and over. Oh, interesting. I can swap one of my cards across the upgrade path and gain some garbage to deliver. I think I'm good. Thanks, Brimford. You weirdo. And at this point... yeah, I would just take more damage, right? I agree. That is cool. Cat, I wasn't completely honest with you earlier. Yeah, I kind of figured. File OXF3. I got a copy of it. I think it is you? I don't understand. Well, when I moved the file, you were gone. Huh. I kept a copy of it. The file's timestamp says it was written at the exact moment all these loops started. What do you think it means? I have absolutely no idea. All right. Well, I have a Cobalt to upload myself to. Wait, before you go, your password is password123. Max, thank you. Wait, my password is password123? You promised you wouldn't be mad. No, I didn't. Also, how could you hold someone to something like that in that circumstance? Okay, this isn't too bad. We can just Jupiter drone EMP slug here. That's pretty juicy. And then that gives us a pretty decent flashpoint drill into the same location. And we may as well memory leak. Play the static noise, and then flashpoint you as well. It's a good start. It's a good start off of a single turret. All right. It's going to take more than that to dent this hull, but not like a lot more. So please don't use a lot more. All right. It feels to me like we want to Jupiter Eclipse, slide some stuff to the right, and then just EMP slug really hard. We have the Serenity already. So I don't think this is cache wipe time. I think it's... yeah, it's this and reroll. Okay, we're looking for that, looking for the soft part. So we're going to take 3 damage here. So one of it's going to go through to the actual hull. I can't make that any better by moving. Yeah, we get trashed a little bit. No EMP field here. But we're not in bad shape. Okay. Basic shot lets us disrupt this cannon at least. Let's get rid of that. Jupiter Eclipse. And then I think the thing to do here is to worm, right? Yeah, this isn't too bad. We can afford to sacrifice some percentage of our drones to nonsense. I really wish I had more dodge, though. Yeah, this is just a rough turn. Well, we can drone shift as much as 3 spaces. I'm gonna get, like, we're gonna take a real beating on this one. So I can go 1, 2, 3. I could get a drone as far over as this space. So if we open up basic block, like the 3 cards I'm playing this turn are attack drone, parallel shift, and basic block, right? So I may as well play them. Actually, the attack drone, where the attack drone ends up is kind of interesting because it could potentially turn off that cannon. So what if I did attack drone, parallel shift, 1, 2. I don't get to play a Jupiter drone because this Jupiter drone will still be in front of me. But the attack drone will turn this off. I'll take 3 damage, block 1 of it. It's not awesome. Yeah, all right. I do think it's the thing though. Oh, right. I do have to, if I go 1, 2 over, that does have the heavy missile going through here as well, which is pretty valuable. I hadn't really thought about the heavy missile. If I moved the heavy missile, if we moved over one more, I could have the heavy missile here and blow it up with the Jupiter Eclipse. I think I'm just leaving it like this. Turn off that cannon shot. Eat a little bit of hull damage. I gotta be really careful, but we're okay for the moment. Somewhere in my deck is still that we still have the ephemeral blast. This is what we were holding it for. I just need to actually draw it. So obviously shifting everything over to the right a little bit gives us something to work with. Or like even I just shift to the right and we play Jupiter Eclipse. And then we do some basic shots. Just bank some resources. Instead of evading, I probably should have done the heat sink and then evade back. But we do have Serenity, so it's not like such a bad thing if we take some damage. I think this is fine. Or if we, you know, if we do have some heat on us. I mean, next time we take heat, we'll avoid a lot of it anyway. Or we'll avoid all of it. Yeah, we're picking up a lot of trash. Small deck here. With only one evade, I can't get fully out of getting hit, but I can move over to the left. We have enough shield to take just that one. This is a really, really soft turn. We're drawing so much trash. The downside of a small deck strategy against this particular final boss is that you just get a lot of trash really fast. You see it all. What else could I do? I'm asking myself. And I think the answer is not very much. Yeah, let's dip out of this. We'll take basic block. We will play Jupiter Eclipse just to eat the missile. And then we'll just burn trash. We still haven't managed to find the brittle part of the enemy ship either, which is wild. It's got to be on this wing, right? We've hit everything else. This isn't too bad. So, Jupiter Eclipse. We worm for the little bit of damage we are taking. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good amount of damage in total. And then you are still on 11. So we win, right? Jupiter Eclipse, Ephemeral Blast. You are growing stronger. Who shall it be this time? Yeah, I didn't actually have a plan for this. Max, arbitrarily. I really like Isaac and Drake's cards. I like Max's cards less, so I want to get to the point where we need to take Max on runs, or where we no longer need to take Max on runs earlier. I just want to let you know, I have this whole loop thing figured out. You do not. How do you know? I can see every neuron in your brain at once. Oh. Well, it was a good try, buddy. T-minus 83 days. Hey, Isaac, come over to my terminal. Huh? I'm kind of busy right now. What's up? Check it out. I added an AI to the ship computer. Cobalt active terminal V906 awaiting command. Full system report. Invalid file name or command. Oh, So you're piping the main command terminal through this hologram of a cat. Well, that's a reductive way of saying it, but yeah. I wouldn't really call that an AI. But it's really cute, though. That's true. Okay, it's not the most useful memory. I mean, I guess it's important to know that Max created Cat. Although I think that was that said already? It was at least implied already. But yeah, that was like, keep it pretty simple and also rely on the fact that a ship that can produce a Jupiter drone every single turn is a very, very powerful ship on it, sort of on its own. All right, so we have unlocked the Gemini. What does that do? Powerful ship with dual cannons and missile bays, which cycle after every card played. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. So cockpit, double cannon, double missile bay. Yeah, that does seem bad. That seems a little whack. I guess it's a little bit easier to take advantage of Isaac with this ship because you can play 2 drones or even 2 battalions back to back. Yeah, that's pretty cute. And then we will definitely... Is the game keeping track of... let me see here. Codex, maybe? Run history. I'm kind of curious if it is... If it cares which combinations of people I've won with. Because, like, you know, there's a part of me that definitely wants to try to win with a different combination each time. It'll be nice to get to pull somebody back into the squad. This is a rough period. All right, so yeah, it'll be Isaac and some people piloting the Gemini. We'll figure it out. But for the moment, I'm just gonna take that sweet, sweet feeling of victory that we have gone so very long without and luxuriate in it. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we'll be taking the Gemini out for a spin and hoping that it is even a third as powerful, even a 10th as powerful as the Jupiter. Because, holy crow, what an easy run. And we'll see you then.